People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I have a story that shows you just how easy it is for people to lose their life in Jamaica. Right? But before I go into that story, I just want to touch on two other stories because they're going to tie into, of course, the current situation we have going on in Jamaica. The first one is that down there in St. James, right, a place called Barrett Town, 3 teenagers have managed to escape from the Barrett Town lockup, right, and they escaped by cutting the locks to their cells. Obviously, these youths are very inventive, or the police just slack and careless, I don't know. But listen to the age of these 3 people who were in the lockup. One was 17 years old, the other one was 16 years old, and the third one was 13 years old. You know what the 13-year-old was down there for? Not common assault. Oh no, that's too regular, that's too normal. The 13-year-old was in custody for illegal possession of a firearm. 13. St. James, congrats. You continue to surprise us every single day. Now, the other thing I want to touch on is the fact that so far, up until October 19, in Jamaica, despite 6 parishes being under the SOEs, that's 6 out of the 14, Jamaica's crime rate has increased year on year. Yes, people, you heard me right. Increase. Right? Because up until October 19 this year, 1,060 people have been slain in Jamaica. Right? And that's just what we know about. Right? Because guarantee you that figure is much higher because man get dashed all the time and it don't even get reported. It don't even make no kind of list. Right? So officially it's 1,060. And last year, this exact time, it was 1,044. Right? So unless November and December turn out to be 2 of the quietest months in recent times, Jamaica is on course for another extraordinary year. Right? And as I said, 6 out of the 14. So what are they gonna do? Put state of emergency on all 14 parishes? Well, you never know. But let me get into the main story. Down there in close to Waltham Park, right, or off Waltham Park, a place called Ricketts Crescent. And for those who don't know, Ricketts Crescent is off Waltham Avenue. Right, so let's call it the Waltham. Right, people who are from Kingston or who are familiar with that area know what I'm talking about. Ricketts Crescent. A man was driving his car, right, and everybody in Jamaica, or even if you're abroad, should know that Jamaica is having a lot of rains recently, right? But on Thursday, in the evening, a man was driving his car, and him splash up somebody, right? Happens every day. I mean, it's happened to me personally, as I've received the splash, right? It's very annoying, but apparently, nowadays that is something to lose your life for. Because the man who splashed up the pedestrian ended up getting stabbed several times and losing his life. People are now losing their life in Jamaica for splashing up somebody when rain fall. The man was driving his car, splashed some water on somebody, and ended up losing life. Now, this is what I'm going to say on this. And I've said it before on this channel many times, so this should not be news, especially to my regular subscribers. I tell people all the time, you call it stereotyping, I call it basic survival instincts. You call it stereotyping, I call it street smart. People, me nah splash up nobody on the Waltham, anywhere near the Waltham, and then but me a come out in a car for in a conversation with nobody. A matter of fact, if I did splash up somebody it would be by accident, and I'm assuming this man also did it by accident because I'm sure most people don't drive around thinking they're going to splash up people. But if me splash up somebody upon the wall time, me I kick in 3-4 gear, second, third, fourth, fifth gone. And if it happens to you, I suggest you do the same. Because people might say, oh, well, we are trying to therapy. I'll tell you what I'm trying to say. Me not take no check with Waltham people. Sorry. And me have brethren come from the Waltham. I mean, the place where I'm from, where me born and grow, isn't much different from the Waltham, which is why I talk like this. Because I'm not living in a fantasy world. I've seen people lose their life for the simplest of things. So, people who want to live in their fairy tale, I love everybody liberal world, fine, go ahead. What I'm telling you right now, people listening to this video right now, if you drive through any of these garrisons, well, anywhere in Jamaica really, but especially through a garrison, and you splash up the body, people, just go on with your business, right? Just go on with your business. Don't bother about you come out in a car if you approach with no reason and no logic and no apology, because it might end well for you. It might not end well for you. Right? This is just how things are. This is just what Jamaica is in 2019. You have to face reality. You can't live in the world you think exists. You have to live in the world that actually exists. Yes, in a perfect world, you splash up somebody, you should be able to come out of the car and tell them, say, boy, sorry, or really, a matter of fact, I don't know, because I'm assuming the fact that the man stopped and came out of the vehicle, I'm assuming maybe he was trying to defuse the situation, right? Because then why else would him stop? Would he splash up somebody, then come on for then diss them? That wouldn't make sense to me, especially if it's a stranger, right? And maybe down the road we'll find out more details about this case. But from how it is reported, it's like strange man about in business, splash up somebody, come out of the car, dispute happen over the splash, and man end up get drunk up and lose them life. Right? What I'm saying, people, you have to deal with the reality of the situation. Splash up man pan wall time and then come out of vehicle and then in this one bag of long talking. Just go on with your business. Right? And I know people are going to say, well, oh, Sir P. I come back with the foolishness to try to stereotype people. Listen, I don't take no check at Waltham, no check at Rima, no check out of West, I don't check no check nowhere Moby, right? Spanish Town, wherever. Right? To be honest, you shouldn't take check anywhere, but especially certain place. What are you talking about? This man just lose his life for splashing some water upon some people during rain. Rain or fall, people wet anyway. Right? And see, him gone. No more family have to go have funeral expenses. Something that was so easily avoidable. I would love to know how him end up in an argument with the man then. Because I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm assuming the fact that him come out of the vehicle after splashing the person, maybe he was trying to apologize, right? Because that sounds like the decent thing to do, right? That's your natural instinct, My natural instinct, if I was to splash somebody, would be to go, oh no man, that was intentional. Pull over. Sorry about that, Rah, maybe can't even. Maybe if maybe we could work something out. That is the natural, reasonable, logical, human being thing to do. But we live in a society where a life costs less than a toothbrush. Right? So we can't act like this. We can't splash up man at Waltham and West, where you have more machine than jobs, you have more machine than opportunities, you have more machine, right, than health centers, and think you're going to use common sense and reason and squash it. A place where people dash with them own friend for the least thing. Right? The least little thing, man dash with them own friend. So imagine you, a complete stranger. It never have to come to this. right? What I said, my subscribers, I urge you all the time, please do not subscribe to this fairy tale, happily ever after story about get to know everybody, because in certain situations, you will have to make a snap decision on the spot that could be the difference between you going home to your family and you getting a piece of land out of Meadow or Dovecote, right? So you have to be street smart, people. Please, I'm urging you. This is for your own good. We have to be realistic. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment and share the video. Bless.